which gives us a fairly sizable garrison. Holding down the spacebar. Nope, I want the geometric winds of magic. No. Oh well. Figured out at some point. -4 because corruption, which is actually increasing. Because there is an army causing corruption. Steal technology. So he's now infiltrated. Actually stealing technology, which means we research better. Unassigned skill point. Alright, that's our general. Let's give him skirmisher. Improve that. Now this army still gotta stay in place for one more turn while his frontline unit arrives. One more turn there until his attrition starts, and then we can wait a couple turns, get their attrition down, get their numbers down, get their health down, and then fight that battle. Or in most cases auto-resolve that battle. The siege battles are one thing I find, at least in the other games, I didn't quite enjoy them as much. I don't know how it will be in this game. It could be perfectly fine, it could be another game is like, don't really enjoy them. But for this case, I'll probably just auto-resolve it. We're declared born killers. Attack rather than defend. They're now suffering from attrition. Which means that they'll go down to about half their health next turn. Alright, your army has been reinforced. Move down to Monument of the Sun. Context Causeway, we'll upgrade that. Get some more income. Although we're not taxing. Next turn we'll think about going and doing the auto resolve. Research available. Let's get sequence of mass combat. That's the total. We still need to upgrade that. Along with the main city, although these ones can have an upgrade. Unlocks technologies and say what ones. Well, that needs 4,000. Could upgrade that. We already have that over here. Let's get a another growth city here. We'll save that for the main capital. Since we can't do that here. Shrine of the Old Ones. I mean, we could get a Cold Ones Caves here. But I'll have to wait till we get more income. Alright, Clan Moors started their ritual. Unfortunately, we don't have the income nor the forces in position to deal with them. At least not the moment.
The great vortex is under attack, my lord. The winds of magic shriek and eddy about it in strange formations, for a mighty ritual is underway in some distant land. The power of the ritual pulls and distorts the vortex, yet there remains a chance to intervene. Find the whereabouts of those that channel the ritual and attack before its completion, my lord. Control of the vortex must not fall into enemy hands.
Alright then. Look, +3 here. Over here, can I tax you? No, because corruption. Although, your corruption will be gone fairly shortly. You'll be untainted. That needs money. Then once I get that, there'll be public order neutral, and I can build a public order building. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. This fight here, we're slightly better, but again, not confident enough in our odds here. I'll leave it to another turn. Unassign skill points. Let's get you to specialist. Lower your action costs. Just check on Monument of the Sun real quickly. Make sure that there's nobody in there. No Skaven have turned up, nothing like that. Lords of Chaos, who's are over by campaign movement range. Alright. Nurgle with Bussy. Yeah, let's not keep him still for too long. He's got an upgrade. Let's do that. Just buff his... Nope, go. Join him. The army itself. Because he moved, now everything has to stop for him. Though he is very slowly giving them experience. They will shape up over time. There we go. Auto resolve that. Gain loot. Rank it gained. Almost. Not quite. Decisive victory. Occupy. Province secured. Capture. Hold one trove. Mission aborted. Faction destroyed. Follower gained. Hold one trove. Yes, we need that. Quite rapidly. In fact, over here, alignment of crafting, buff public order, buff growth, buff income. That army will do that next turn. Let's just triple check down here. Make sure that Skaven forces haven't moved into the area. Settlement upgrade available. Yes, we will do that. Holy Ziggurat. Unassign skill points here. Exorcism. Come on, to make some Mazda Monday. I think that's enough for the magic right now. Let's give him Inspiring Presence. Actually, Inspiring Presence. That way he can start buffing his units. His units now need to start healing. Is this... no, that's uninhabitable. So, yeah, it's not fun over there. Hello there, Kaiser. Welcome in. Well, we just finished the war, actually. I'm doing good. Enjoying my day off. And also stockpiling almost 4 episodes of this. Because I'm doing both at the same time. I'm streaming and also going to use this as recording material, so it is nice. Quest issue, conduct Shrine of the Old Ones for his special mace. Restless Spirits, Unhappy Pop. Seriously? Seriously? You just had to do that, didn't you? You need to heal, then you'll do your quest mission over here for the Sunburst Standard. It was almost going to get to the point where I could actually turn on that treasure hunt. Campus completely surrounded, but what a surprise! They demand payment for your safe release. I don't think saying we work for the Horned Rat will really work for us, considering we're not Skaven. Not in the slightest. They can probably tell instantly that we are not Skaven. Completely surrounded by Skaven. What a surprise. Wait till your scouts return. Ah, there we go. By their very nature, Skaven love to talk, so you manage to keep them busy until your scouts return. As they ride into the clearing, the Skaven are surprised and panic, turn their tails, and run away. Well, that was a good decision. You're still healing. We got a couple blessed units. Basically, they have perfect vigor. They will never tire, no matter how much fighting they do. Which is nice for us. In fact, one of them's at rank 5. And I'm still on at rank 6. It's not quite the Hydra. It's not quite the Hydra of the Cult of Pleasure campaign. But it's fairly good. Because it actually has range. You're going to capture next turn. Hero not moved. Yes, the Skink Priest. Scouting. We'll move you over here and put you by the greenskin border. There's greenskins right there. Yeah, the Hydra is just a little bit good. Just a little bit. Buff the growth. That's already there. We'll save up here and get a Cold One's Cave. Flying Missile Cavalry. Yeah, Cold One's Cave. Get some infantry. Not infantry, cavalry. We're gonna need to build a third army soon too, just in order to defend. Because when you do a ritual, you have to defend the 3 sites that the ritual is drawing power or materials from. So we're going to need a third army. Because followers of chaos, that's what happens when you get to start the ritual. Sacrifice them. Their interpretation of the Great Plan might be at odds. You land Mage Priest in front of you with a new ritual to recharge the geometric web. The price is a sacrifice. Be ready for captives and sacrifice them or leave your neighbors be. As time may it prove your vision correct. Sacrifice them. Lord not moved. Well, you're gonna colonize Monument of the Sun. That's a ruined dock, but let's get that going. The public order is growing here, which is good. Now you need to heal up because it takes troops away from your army to colonize. You guys are pretty much healed. So start making your way towards the quest battle. Hero not moved. Yes, you. You go and see what the Greenskin army is up to. Where it's gone to. Oh, there it is. It's fighting over here, or raiding camp. Over here, by the floating pyramid. Eventually we will have to fight these guys. Right now we do have a defensive alliance with them, but at some point we will have to fight them. Just because we have no hospitable livable climate directly to the north, which is minus public order, construction cost increase, lower replenishment rate, lower growth. Basically all bad. So we have to go south. Which means we have to go through the New World's colonies and these greenskins. At some point. Which means fighting their massive armies and all that. Although we could probably cherry pick Balax fairly easily. Medical plants. A Skaven are currently 5 turns. We're actually probably fairly close. We're about a 5th. We're not super far off. We're getting fairly close. We may be slightly ahead of the elves against followers of chaos. Alright, so for this quest battle we're going to need more forces. Although we do get reinforcements. Including some monstrous unit infantry. For these aren't going to be controlled by me, they're going to be AI controlled. I'm going to get some more units before I fight this. So I won't fight it, but I will recruit. I'll get a couple of... I'll get a skirmisher. And I'll get another unit. Actually, I got plenty of frontline units. I don't have many range. I'll get... So yeah, I'll get another unit, a couple of units of skirmishers. Just to bolster that. I mean, I've seen the AI do some fancy tricks. So I was watching Splattercats one, and the AI had 3 line units and then archers behind. And the AI, in the middle of the charge, when he's counter-charged, he withdrew his center unit of spearmen, trying to get him into a trap, except his own units had already engaged and pinned the other 2 units of spearmen in place. So if he hadn't managed to pin those 2 units, the AI could have collapsed behind him and completely encircled that unit. So I mean, it's done some tricks, and that's something that I haven't seen it do before, and that's something Splattercat hasn't seen it do before. So it knows a couple of new tricks from what I've seen. I haven't personally seen it myself, but also it doesn't... It no longer waits around for all its, if it gets reinforcements, it no longer waits for them to join up. It doesn't wait for a massive ball to form, which if you have siege units allows you to weaken it. They will start advancing on your position immediately. They won't linger anymore, especially if you manage to get your siege units into range and allow you to just take pot shots at them while their reinforcements arrive, allowing you to weaken them before they even start their attack. Repercussion free. They no longer do that. They will start to advance immediately. So there's been some changes, and it seems better to me, but still, I would feel better having a fuller army. Than that, just because of the amount of troops and the types of troops. That's the real kicker for me. Survivor. They want me to join war against them. You know what, I will. Just to buff their opinion a little bit. Get it improving instead of falling. That's Skaven right there, I know that for a fact. Because it was a Skaven army that collapsed that and made it into a ruin. The orcs are raiding. The right kind of warrior. Untainted. Wait then strike. Unit experience for all. Actually, we're not recruiting anything right now. Treat green severe. Public order +2. So that's helping that out. We got a right we can do. We can do this. Right of ferocity. I'll perform that right. Bonus experience per turn. Experience of recruits. So these guys are already experienced because of research I've done. But now they're also going to gain experience per turn, which is good. Fight the quest battle. Oh, it didn't change really. Because there's hell cannons. Yeah. Okay, hell cannons. Those are a thing. And barrel manticores. That's why the balance of power is so high. And dragon ogres. Okay. Right. Okay. That's interesting. And nice. These guys are going to be a, well, how should I put this? A beat shield. Because they spawn in the gap. The enemy has to go through them before they can get to my forces. Which means I got, an extra 5, 6 frontline units and a couple ranged units as ablative armor before they fight my units. And I can move my Bastildon with its solar engine forward far enough to fire into the melee, doing damage and weakening them further along with their ablativeness. So let's fight this battle. The ancient enemy or their mortal servants have come to the fallen gates to stop their activation. Lord Mazamani must defend the gates at all costs. A chasm spans separates the army. The most ancient Slan will use it as an advantage, but beware of the enemy's flying minions. Ooh, we're getting a little thingy. At least I think we're supposed to be. Oh, there it is.